Isang mapayapang hapon, Pilipinas. Ito po ang inyong balerina ng bayan, si Lisa Macuja Elizalde, na bumabati sa lahat ng nakikinig sa DZRH Radio at sa mga nanonood sa DZRH News TV, lalo na sa ating mga kasamahang alagad ng sining at kultura sa buong bansa. Ilang oras na lang at tutunog na ang mga kampana na nagsasabing Pasko na naman. At marami siguro sa inyo ang ngayoy abala sa paghahanda para sa inyong Noche Buena o siguro ay nasa biyahe pa para makauwi at makasama ang mga mahal sa buhay. Kung ano man ang inyong ginagawa, kasama ninyo kami dito sa Art to Art para salubungin ang espesyal na araw na ito. At bilang pamaskong handog namin sa inyo, makakasama natin sa hapong ito ang isang premyadong kompositor na magpaparinig ng kanyang bagong awitin para sa inyong lahat. Diyan lamang kayo, magbabalik ang Art to Art pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Programang hatid ay sining at kulturang para sa lahat. Magbabalik ang Art to Art. Usapang sining at kultura para sa lahat. Art to Art.
Nandito pa rin tayo sa Art to Art at kasama natin sa hapong ito ang multi-awarded songwriter and music educator na si Miss Trina Belamide. Trina, welcome back to Art to Art.
Hello, Lisa, and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas sa lahat ng ating tagapakinig. Thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure to see you after a long time.
Yes, and thank you for being our special Christmas Eve guest.
What an honor.
And Trina, I did say welcome back to Art to Art.
Yes.
Because we had you here before, way back in 2011. Bilang kinatawan ng Filipino Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers, better known as PhilSCAP.
Right.
So, active pa rin ba kayo
Yes.
sa PhilSCAP?
I'm still one of the trustees, as I was back then. So hanggang ngayon ay nagsisilbi pa rin bilang isa sa mga trustees ng PhilSCAP.
Okay. So, in the last few years, of course, lalo na sa panahon ng pandemya, nakita natin kung gaano kahalaga ang mga social media platforms for keeping people in communication with each other, no?
Absolutely.
So staying connected, even now, actually, very important pa rin talaga ang social media to stay in touch.
Right.
Actually, naging dependent tayo sa social media.
Yeah.
Na-mention mo kanina, you watch my ballet reels.
Yes, I do. And content creation is now the thing, right?
Yes.
So, may mga nagtatanong sa akin na, nagsusulat ka pa ng kanta? Sabi ko, nagiging content creator na ako. Because it's necessary, di ba, for us to promote our brands, our products. Parang, you do it so well. I've been watching your
tell
reels.
us about that. Tell us about your content creation.
Well, sabi ko, nowadays, it's like whenever you release new material or songs or anything, it's so important, like social media presence is so important. So, lately, I've been experimenting on, ano bang klaseng content ang gusto ng mga tao. So, it's funny that you call me a music educator. In a way, I guess I am. I've been one of the coaches for PhilPop. So, in many ways, may mga workshops here and there. Not quite an academic teacher, but I know that yung mga tutorial, yung mga tips on, dancing, singing, very helpful at saka mabenta siya. So, nakikita ko sa mga, you can see the numbers, no? Parang sa ko, okay, so I've been experimenting on both a combination of putting out, songs that I've written for other artists. So, parang nagawa ko, kinakanta ko yung mga songs na sinulat ko para sa iba. And at the same time, I also share songwriting tips. And, all of these things are in an effort to, to be of service in some way, but at the same time to draw attention to our social media platforms. Kasi para mas malaki yung reach natin. It's a lot of work, as I'm sure you know. It's very time-consuming. It's like, parang hindi na ako nakakasulat na masyadong maraming songs. But it's part of the whole thing. Diba? Social media nowadays. Ito nga, biglang art to artist now. Kasi
We're
in 2011,
back, yes.
it wasn't like this, right? But now, you know, you have your YouTube channel, you have, it's more accessible to many people, but also the competition is also mas matindi, di ba? You're up against so much content.
So, particularly sa mga kompositor,
Yes.
masasabi ba natin talaga na blessing itong social media?
Right. It's kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. No?
Bakit?
Because it's a blessing because anybody can put out their own material. Kahit na sino, kahit amateur, kahit professional, you can write a song, record it. The pandemic taught us na kahit sa bahay mo lang gawin, mag-record ka, pwede mo nang ilabas because aside from social media platforms, there are now digital music platforms, digital service providers na dati, you needed to be signed to a label to be able to put out music. Now, independent music is everywhere. So anybody can put out their material anytime. And it's good because, you know, I think good talent will find its audience. No? But at the same time, because everybody can do it, there's so much competition, di ba? Parang ang daming magagaling na hindi kinakailangan mag-sign sila sa label to put out their material. And they're doing so well. So, nagiging labanan ng maraming artists, which is kind of good, right? Because ang daming options para sa audience. But at the same time, there's a lot of work for every artist to do. It's not enough anymore for you to put out your art. You need to know how to promote it.
Yes.
And so, it's both, no? Parang...
Okay, so sabihin na natin, mga kompositor ngayon na may social media platforms, paano kumikita? How do you, how do you basically earn a living?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Music licensing is so complicated.
Yes.
But I guess at the very basic, for all composers, whether you're professional or amateur, yun nga, because you can put out your material, anyone can sign to what they call an aggregator. Marami yan. May mga CD Baby, Believe, TuneCore, Ditto, DistroKid. Ang daming options. So what you do is you open an account and once you have music, kailangan maganda rin. No? I think these platforms have standards also. But assuming it's good enough to be released, you upload it with a cover art, and then that's it. It is distributed to Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, kung saan-saan. Tapos, nasa sayo na kung paano mo siya ipopromote. So, you have social media platforms, and then, so, kanya-kanyang diskarte on how you promote.
Nakita ko nga yung pag gumagawa ng reel, merong mga original compositions na pwedeng gamitin, no? Pag gumagawa ka ng reel. And kumikita ba ang mga composers nito?
Actually, yes. I think ang nangyayari, somebody like you or yung mga dancers, yung mga sumasayaw sa TikTok or whatever, whenever they use the recordings and the compositions of kung sino-sino, kumikita yon. There's a complicated system that I won't get into, but yeah, those songs, yung mga publishers and composers nababayaran yon. Pati yung mga record labels. They earn tingi-tingi, but because kalat na kalat siya marami, kahit papano, yun. Lalo na kung sobrang sikat, yun, kumikita yung mga songs na yun. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, Trina, let's focus on you as a songwriter and your own career. Pag sinabi kasing Trina Belamide, everybody, of course, ang kasunod niya na ay, tell the world of His love.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Okay, it's become, syempre, a universal anthem dahil in 1995 for World Youth Day.
Yes.
That has become
it was
the
theme song.
Yeah, the theme song.
And it's been, more than 25 years? 30 na ba? Or mahina tayo sa math. But back in 2015, that was the 20th year of the song. Nagkataon si Pope Francis naman ang pumunta dito. And parang it gained new life. So sa yung mga hindi pa masyado pinapanganak nung time na yun, pag 20 years later, I was pleasantly surprised that the song was used again. So I think people kind of got sentimental about it. It became like a Pope song. It didn't matter which Pope. So after Pope John Paul II, when Pope Francis came here, nagamit ulit. So very grateful about the usage of that song.
But was this your first published work?
It wasn't my first, but one of the first few. I had started my career as a professional in 1991, 92.
Okay.
So parang medyo bagong songwriter ako noon.
So speaking about copyright, kanino ang copyright?
It stays with me.
Okay.
But it's one of those songs na, syempre pag merong gustong gumamit, parang sige. I've earned more
Kinakanta ng milyong-milyong tao ngayon.
And, I call it like it's a God song. So parang hindi ko siya pwedeng ipagdamot. Alam mo yun? Parang when people ask for permission, parang of course, go, di ba? Parang it's a very special, I consider it a gift. That song in particular feels like it went through me. Like parang God said, sige, you can put your name on this. Pero actually, parang sa kanya galing. So it's like a blessing. And and up to now, people still sing it. Christmas, pwede rin. Relevant din siya for Christmas. So yeah, I'm grateful for that song.
Okay, so how do you feel ngayon na ganap na santo si Pope John Paul II?
So ko talaga parang, wow, I have some connection with the saint. At some point, I did pray to him too, but wala lang for some other intention. But yeah, it's pretty cool. For the song to be connected to, I mean, can you imagine? It's 2 popes already, and it's still there. Na parang a song that spanned 2 popes. So yeah, nakakakilig.
And most probably 3, 4, and 5.
Possibly,
yes.
Yeah, I know. So that song is gonna outlive me and many other people. So it's a blessing. Yeah.
So you've been composing for 3 decades now.
Yes.
Have you been able to keep track of all
my songs?
I try.
Compositions? I try. So
meron ba kayong catalog?
I have my website.
Yeah.
And I have my songs listed there. I need to update it.
Okay, for the website.
Yeah, trinabelamide.com.
Trinabelamide.com.
Just simply,
okay.
yeah. So everything's there, all my social media. Kasi parang yun ngayon kailangan i-centralize mo lahat ng mga where people find you, everything that you want to put. So it's easier to just have your own website.
Okay.
So it's all there, yeah.
All right. And do you have an idea of how many compositions you have? Like
over
a rough
200
figure?
for sure.
Over 200, wow.
Which is, it's actually not a big number if you think about it. It's like, if you divide that by 30 years, parang ilan lang yun per year, di ba? But yeah, I continue to write whenever I can. And I hope to be doing this for a long time. So I was talking to a colleague of mine. I feel very fortunate to have started in the 90s because parang it was easier to have a hit song back then. Maybe there were fewer of us at the time. And because social media wasn't prevalent, there's less competition. Parang if you write a song and it's a single in an artist's album, it automatically gets airplay. And radio was the one that would dictate what a hit was.
Totoo yun.
Pag nag-hit siya sa radio, everywhere else, radio and TV lang naman wala namang social media. Now, it's more difficult to have a hit song anywhere. No? Na parang, usually you have a hit that's on the Spotify, iba yung sa YouTube, iba yung nagtitrend sa iba-ibang places. So I
Pero
feel
it's easier to get your song out there.
it's easier to put your song out, but it's harder to have everybody
Listen to
consume and listen to it. It takes a lot. So back then, para feeling ko, okay, buti na lang nauna kami. So yung mga hits nung time na yon, some of them become what they call evergreen material, or parang up to now, pwede pa rin siyang uso, ganyan, if it's not a trendy song. So I think some of my songs have become, ganun yung naging brand ko. So yeah, I'm hoping my songs continue to be sung by other people. Yeah, I feel grateful to have had that head start.
Yeah. And of course, if you're going to describe your style, it would be inspirational songs. Is that your specialty? Yeah.
Yes. I've tried doing a lot of other, experimented on many songs kasi gusto natin versatile tayo. But, I seem to be still gravitating towards inspirational, love songs, positive ballads, love songs. Yun, parang doon ako nauuwi. At saka yun yung gusto ng mga tao. So sometimes, it's the audience or your market that will actually dictate to you if you listen well enough. They will tell you what they like.
Yes, and nakagawa ka na din ba ng Christmas song? Well, aside from, of course, Tell the World of His Love.
Which has many purposes.
Can become a Christmas song.
I've written a number of Christmas songs. In fact, meron na din akong collaboration with Jose Marichan, who is like the king of Christmas songs.
Oh, yes, of course.
Right? Yeah, he had another album called, what was Coming Home for Christmas. One of the songs there was a collaboration with him. It's an honor to be working with him. But I also have written other Christmas songs. I wrote one called This Little Child, which was performed by many artists. Joey Albert was the first. Ateneo Chamber Singers has a version. Ima Castro has a version. So that's my trying to be quintessential Christmas song, which captures the essence of Christmas. But meron tayong mga Christmas love songs. And I also have a newly released...
Yes, so you have a new Christmas song for this Christmas.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Wait first.
Yes,
Okay,
wait
marami pa po tayong pag-uusapan. Kasama ang tanyag na kompositor na si Miss Trina Belamide. At mapapakinggan din natin sa unang pagkakataon ang kanyang bagong awiting Pasko sa Piling Mo. Kaya't huwag kayong aalis, magbabalik ang Art to Art pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Programang hatid ay sining at kulturang para sa lahat. Magbabalik ang Art to Art. Schedule ng mga inaabangang konsyerto. Update sa mga magagandang panoorin sa mga tanghalan at teatro. Narito na ang Art to Art Calendar.
Narito ang ating arts calendar sa sayaw. Muling magbabalik ang tablado ang Cinderella, choreography ni Lisa Macuja Elizalde bilang pamaskong handog ng Ballet Manila para sa kanilang Holiday Cheer Series 2023. Patay sa kanilang fairy tale, ito'y mapapanood mula sa December 25 hanggang 30 tuwing alas 4 ng hapon sa Aliw Theater, Pasay City. Gaganap bilang Cinderella si Abigail Oliveiro at si Mark Sumailo bilang Prince sa December 25, 27 at 29. Samantalang sina Shaira Comeros at Joshua Enciso naman ang mapapanood sa December 26, 28 at 30. Maaring bumili ng tickets sa Ticket World. Sa sining biswal, ngayong Kapaskuhan, makikita ang art installation na pinamagatang Tatsulukoyan ni Toym Imaw sa Oblation Plaza ng UP Diliman sa Quezon City. Nakasentro ang makulay na obra na ginamitan ng mga temang bisikleta at tatsulok sa estatwang Oblation ni National Artist Guillermo Tolentino. Sa gabi, pag ito ay iniilawan, lalo pang tumitingkad ang mga kulay nito na nagsisilbing masayang pagsalubong sa Pasko at Bagong Taon. Ang Tatsulukoyan ay pinagsama-samang mga salita na tatsulok, sulo at kasalukuyan. Samantala, inihahandog ng Bonifacio Art Foundation Incorporated ang Van Gogh Alive, isang multi-sensory art experience na binuo ng Granda Experiences. Isa itong kakaibang pagtingin sa sining ni Vincent van Gogh gamit ang higit sa 3,000 larawan ng mga obra ng Dutch artist. Matutunghayan ang mga interactive experiences tulad ng art studio at Sunflower Mirror Room sa BGC Art Center hanggang December 28.
Usapang sining at kultura para sa lahat. Art to Art.
Kasama pa rin natin ang multi-awarded songwriter na si Trina Belamide at ngayon ay sasamahan din tayo ng singer-songwriter na si Marty Liñan. Magandang hapon sa iyo, Marty.
Magandang hapon din ba?
Welcome to
Lisa.
Art to Art.
I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you for coming. First time mo, no?
First
Sa
time
Art
po.
to Art. Okay.
First
Pero
time
ikaw ay isang veteranong kampiyon ng iba't ibang singing competitions.
Opo.
Sila simula pa noong 2001. Okay. Ano ang nagtulak sa iyo na pasukin ng larangan ng pag-awit?
Number one po. Influenced po ako ng nanay ko. She has been my mentor and my idol. Ever since na nagkaisip po ako, she really honed me to be a singer na kagaya niya. And champion din po kasi yon ng mga old-time singing contest.
Wow.
Kinatatakutan. So,
Okay.
naging modelo ko.
Aha.
As young as around 3-4 years old, she brought me to her singing place, accompanied by orchestra pa nung araw.
Wow.
And imagine a kid that small, nakakasabay na ako sa orchestra. At tapos, ang pinaka-award ko, pinaka-gift ko galing sa daddy ko naman, they treated me out for ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah, so ayun, inspirasyon ko nanay ko, and that was the reason why I'm into this.
So talagang pwede nating masabi, lumaki ka.
Lumaki po ako sa musika.
Sa musika.
Opo, nasa puso, nasa kaluluwa, nasa dugo.
Wow. Okay. And anong masasabi mo mga biggest challenges mo in pursuing this kind of career?
Marami. Pero number one sa akin is how I could possibly surface myself to be known as a singer. Yun, I think that would be the biggest one. Kasi mahirap lalo na ngayon ang tindi ng competition. Sabi nga po ni Trina kanina, kung matindi ang competition sa songwriting, ganun din po sa mga singers. Kasi maraming lumalabas na magagaling. Marami po talaga. Kaya ang parang head-to-head yung labanan ng mga singers.
Yeah.
Challenge talaga for artists to find their audience.
Yeah.
Paano ka aangat? Yan ang pinakamalaking challenge.
Pinakamahirap.
But you're not just a singer, you also write your own songs.
Yeah, I do.
So paano kayo nagkakilala?
Oh.
That's an interesting story. Well, briefly, the funny thing is, si Marty doesn't even remember this. Nakakatawa because I was a judge in one of the contests that he participated long ago.
Okay.
Like, this was probably the 90s or early 2000s. Hindi niya naalala. So ako, sobrang nagmarka sa akin si Marty. Na sa sobrang nagmarka, I actually introduced myself. It's funny, he doesn't remember any of this. Hiningi ko yung number tsaka picture. Sabi ko, hanapan kita ng manager. I don't think, maybe he didn't win, but I was so impressed. Sabi ko, in my mind, parang siya si Katie Lang. Parang, and nung mga panahon na yon, hindi kasi uso yung mga ganyan sa market. Sabi ko, hanapan kita ng manager. And I failed at it. You know, I tried to look and nothing happened. We lost contact with each other. And then, nung social media nagkaroon ng social media, he reached out and parang finrend niya ako. Sabi ko, oy, si Marty. Sabi ko, I guess siguro naalala niya. Tapos yung pala, hindi niya naaalala. Later on, nag-reach out na lang siya na sabi niya, gusto kong gumawa ng independent single, parang, to promote himself. Sabi ko, oh sure, ganyan. And then, kausap kami about it and it's like, I don't remember any of that. Like, oh, okay, well, that's what happened. So, pero, I had always been impressed sa boses niya. Para siyang air supply.
Okay.
Pag narinig niyo siya.
Alright.
Meron siyang viral video, actually. You can search it. Ano yung song na yun?
Someone Who Believes in You.
Someone Who Believes
By
in
the
You.
Air Supply. Yun din ang title nung upcoming show ko this November. On Saturday.
Hindi na, December 24 na yun.
Last pa. Sorry na, nakalutang ako sa mga kwento niya.
Nila yan.
Nakalutang ako sa kwento. Nag-throwback ako bigla. So, ayun, last November 25, nag-show ako sa, dito lang din sa Quezon City. It's a very small show na kahit papaano naman tinao. And I'm very, very, very happy and grateful kasi ayun, nagkaroon ng konting break. It was my launching, actually. So, yun.
Someone
Who Believes in You, and talking about the viral thing that Trina is talking about, that song went viral in a matter of 5 days, and it went up to 3.8 million views.
So, just to illustrate how, very catchy yung boses niya kasi nga, mga air supply. There was a time in the 70s na you're like this artist of the Elvis Presley of this ganyan.
Yes.
Sabi ko kay Marty, it's okay, you can, if people think of you as the air supply of the Philippines, it's fine because at this point, any artist needs to latch on to something to promote themselves. So I was always impressed with Marty's voice. So nagsulat ako ng ibang songs.
Okay, so was it the voice that made you collaborate with Pasko sa Piling Mo?
Also, yeah. So it's not our first single, the collaboration. I'd written something called Always Been Just You. Na yun yung, the thing with independent music is yun nga, you can experiment. So sabi namin, gawa tayo ng parang, if Air Supply would sing today, what would it sound like? So parang tas boses niya yung nilagay ko. So it was fun. And then, so now, this time we have a Christmas single naman to promote.
Alright.
So,
and so, ano naman ang mensahe sa likod ng Pasko sa Piling Mo?
Pasko sa Piling Mo is really something that I hope a lot of people can relate to. It's really about the joy of celebrating Christmas with somebody you missed for a long time. Pag matagal mo na hindi nakikita, this time...
Nakaka-relate ako.
Oh,
Mga anak ko.
yeah, exactly. This time, Pasko sa Piling Mo, magiging special kasi finally, we will celebrate it together. So, marami coming out of the pandemic. I'm sure ang dami sa atin na ngayon lang tayo magki-Christmas with our families, either abroad or they're coming home. So that's what this song is about.
Okay. Mga kaibigan, may Christmas gift po ang ating mga bisita para sa ating lahat sa hapong ito. Tulad ng nabanggit namin kanina, maririnig natin ang bagong awiting Pamasko na isinulat ni Miss Trina Belamide. At bukod pa dyan, may ilan pang orihinal na awiting handog para sa lahat ng ating mga espesyal na bisita sa hapong ito. Friends, please welcome Marty Liñan.
As I look in your eyes, I can see all the love that you have for me. Like rain, it falls, filling my heart of it all. And now, completeness just comes with time. I just can't believe that you're mine. Your smile, your heart, you're a dream that came true from the start. To hold you forever, right here wherever, I'll be yours now and evermore. I'll show you my work, I'll give you my word, forevermore here I'll stay. Oh, love, destined together we'll be, 'cause you are meant for me. Our souls entwined to stand the test of time. Take my hand, oh baby, please do understand. I'm taking this one last chance. I swear it's true that this road of life is with you. To hold you forever, right here wherever, I'll be yours now and evermore. I'll show you my work, I'll give you my word, forevermore here I'll stay. To hold you I'll stay forevermore. I'll stay. Why'd we say goodbye? I don't recall what you and I were thinking. Why'd you leave my side? I don't know why we ever stopped believing, but it doesn't matter anymore. You're all that I'd been yearning for, and now you're back. I can't believe it's true, 'cause it's always been just you. Just you. Only you. Always been just you. Just you. Only you. All those years gone by, of wondering when and how I'd ever see you. If I could turn back time, I'd fight a little harder just to keep you, but it doesn't matter anymore. You're all that I've been yearning for, and now you're back. I can't believe it's true, 'cause it's always been just you. Just you. Only you. Always been just you. Just you. Only you. In my mind, in my heart, all that time spent apart, never knowing, but always hoping for this moment in time. Say you'll always be mine, 'cause it's always been just you. Always been just you. Always been just you. Always been just you. 'Cause it's always been just you. Only you. Forever my love, it's always, always been you. Only you. Just you. It's always been just, it's always been just you. Pasko na nga, naririnig ko na pamasko kahit saang dako. Ang puso ko'y nagumapaw sa saya dahil muli kitang makakasama. Ilang Pasko na nga bang nagdaan mula noong Paskong huli tayong magkita. Bawat isa'y masaya, ngunit di kasing ligaya. Nitong Pasko, ika'y naririto. Ang Paskong ito'y Pasko sa piling mo. Muling matutupad ang pangarap ko. Wala na akong mahihiling pa. Kasama kita ngayong Pasko. Ang Paskong ito'y Pasko sa piling mo. Pasko na nga, nadarama ko na lamig ng hangin tuwing magsisimbang gabi. Ngayong kasama kita, di ako makapaniwala. Naririto ka na, kapiling kita. Ang Paskong ito'y Pasko sa piling mo. Muling matutupad ang pangarap ko. Wala na akong mahihiling pa. Kasama kita ngayong Pasko. Ang Paskong ito'y Pasko sa piling mo. Tumutunog ang kampana, puso ko'y lumilipad. Pasko na nga, at narito ka. Ang Paskong ito'y Pasko sa piling mo. Muling matutupad ang pangarap ko. Wala na akong mahihiling pa. Kasama kita ngayong Pasko. Ang Paskong ito'y Pasko sa piling mo. Ang Paskong ito'y Pasko sa piling mo.
Maraming salamat po.
Marty, maraming salamat sa iyong Christmas gift.
Maraming salamat
At
po.
syempre, maraming salamat Trina Belamide sa kompositor ng awiting ito. Maraming salamat and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
So
din po.
saan mada-download or saan pwedeng makuha ang mga kanta na kinanta mo kanina?
Ito pong kinanta kong ito at pati po yung ibang mga kanta namin. Mada-download nyo na po sila sa lahat ng digital platforms like iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon. Nasa YouTube na rin po ito. Kaya napakadali pong mahanap, madaling pakinggan. At sana po magustuhan ninyo, lalo na ngayong Kapaskuhan. Ilang minuto na lang, Pasko na po. So, tamang-tama po ito during Noche Buena nyo, patugtugin nyo po para ma-appreciate yan.
Alright.
Maraming
Okay, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas din po sa lahat.
Hanggang sa susunod na linggo, samahan ninyo kami ulit dito sa Art to Art, kung saan ang usapang sining at kultura ay para sa lahat. Ito po si Lisa Macuja Elizalde, ang balerina ng bayan, nagpupugay sa artistang Pilipino.